So now we are live. Hello and welcome to the first LinkedIn Live series. And I am so happy that I'm joined today with Sarka. And this is the very first episode for the power of no without guilt. So I'm Helen Renevik and I'm a visionary coach and consultant and the creator of The Power of No Without Guilt. It's a program that is designed to help high achieving givers to set confident boundaries and without guilt. And I couldn't imagine a better person than to open this series than with Sarka. She is a TEDx speaker and she's a LinkedIn strategist and someone I deeply respect for how she leads, not just with her skills, but also with energy, alignment, and honesty. And that's why I call this here Lead with Energy to Attract Without Overgiving. So today's conversation is about what is really it really means to attract without overgiving and to protect your presence and to show up fully without draining yourself in the process, because it's so easy to do that. So if you have ever felt like you're saying yes when your energy is screaming no, this is for you. So we are going to keep it relaxed. Sarka, she was saying, yes, for sure I will be there. And I'm so grateful because I knew that she didn't just say it to please me. Did you?
No, I didn't. Hi, Helen. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be here. And hello, everyone.
So tell us a little bit about you, because I introduced you, yes, this is who you are, but, say hello to your audience too that maybe are looking in today.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yes, actually, I am helping leaders to give on LinkedIn in order to get back. So it means I help leaders to find their voice on LinkedIn and to communicate their message authentically to achieve their goals. And the very important part of what I'm doing is, of course, the LinkedIn strategy, but 80% is the mindset. And the mindset, how I show up, how I attract people, and saying no, it's a very important part of it. And also myself, I had to learn it in the past.
Interesting. I'm just saying hello to someone who is there. I said, hey, Hillian, he's saying, and Sarka. So I am going to try to go back and forward. Sometimes that takes a little bit of time to go back and forward when we are there. But I'm welcoming all of you. And if you have questions, write them down in the comments. And if we, can't answer all of them now, either Sarka or we will be there afterwards and, connect with either of us if you have not been connected before, and we will answer these questions. Because I do know both Sarka and we do like to have real conversations, and we are both givers. So I told you before that my program is to givers, because I know if I can help givers in the world, I know that they also, are willing to help others. So let's dive in if you are ready. So Sarka, when you hear the phrase, that I have said, the power of no without guilt, what does that bring up to you, for you?
Yeah, it's actually also how my journey was before, because I was also saying yes to lots of things, and my inner voice, my intuition said no, but I wanted to give. So I really had to learn to say no without feeling guilty, to say yes to myself. And if I say yes to myself, I say yes to my energy. And I also say yes, actually, to the person, but I say the yes at the moment where I am ready. So in the moment that I tell no, it could be yes in the future. But
Interesting.
yeah.
That is very interesting. Yes, in the future. Okay, so tell us more.
Yeah, it for me it's really the energy. It's crucial, and if I don't protect my energy, then I can't have the energy in the future for the person. And if I really want to help someone, if I can't in the moment, I really want to do it later. And that's why if I say no now, it could be yes later, because the
That is
intention.
very, let's just stop there. If she says no now, that could be a yes in the future. So you stood in that, what you're saying, energy. You stood in that. Maybe was it a little bit uncomfortable at the time?
Yes. Yes. And also, it's important really to take care of ourselves, of myself. And I find when I have the best energy, the high energy, then I can help others best. I can inspire them better. Because in the low energy, you can't inspire, you can't help others. That's why it's so
We
important.
have to have a whole topic only on this energy, because what is that? Can you just a little bit, because you said when I felt it's the no. So how do you feel that? I mean, do you feel it up here? Do you feel it out there? Where do you feel that no, it doesn't align with me? How do you feel that?
It's actually the intuition. I listen to my intuition and it tells me yes or no. And if I really learned to listen to it, then I feel it. And if I just say, okay, but my brain is saying yes, and I had to be nice and polite and help every time, that I don't feel guilty. So then my body reacts, and also the output perhaps is not the same as when I do something in the high energy.
Oh, I love it. I feel it in my body when you say it, because that's what it is. It's your intuition. I mean, that's when you feel your energy. And like you said, there are words we can use that will, bring our energy up more. But again, the awareness, because without the awareness, and we are just doing, and we're not stopping and being okay, maybe have that pause and say, hello, am I saying this, like you said, out of guilt? And there's nothing right or wrong about this. All the ones that are listening, there's nothing right or wrong. Whatever you're doing is fine. However, to have more awareness and to start to look after ourselves. Because, like you said, I'm starting looking after myself. So I have some other. So, I know you have helped so many people to show up more confidently online, because you can see when we speak with you. I mean, we have been connected, you and I, for a couple of years now.
Yes.
And you've always had the presence on videos and this and whatever, and you did it from the beginning. However, now I can feel you are so, I mean, I get goosebumps. You are so confident because you're not pretending and you're speaking from that, what is true for you. But what are some of the inner battles you see behind the scene with with the people that, you speak to, that they don't talk about? Because there is a lot of unsaid things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so I think there's a lot of pressure from the society. There are many people afraid of what others think about them, if they will be judged from them, and how the environment will react, and how the situation will be if they say no, because no is really direct. And can people be so direct in that way? But they forget themselves. And that's actually, we can only create if we are in alignment with ourselves and we create from within. And that's actually how we help others the best.
So you really go much deeper, not just, for them to do their content and this, whatever, on LinkedIn. You actually dive, a lot inside, because the mind, you can't just find it here. You have to dive deep inside.
Yeah, the holistic approach is really
Mm.
crucial for me, because without this, you can't really radiate the energy, you can't attract the right people. So it's not only to know how to LinkedIn works and to have the right strategy, but it's also what do you think, what do you feel, what are your words you are telling yourself and also your clients, and yeah, how you put it everything in action. This all creates your life.
So how many years did it take you to be where you are today? I mean, how much work did you do before?
Yeah, to be honest, I started my journey 4 years ago when I started
Mm.
working on my personal development and also LinkedIn skills and also my entrepreneurial journey. But I think like to change the mindset, it depends how intense you are doing it, how much do you reflect, what are you doing for exercises, how you pay attention to your thoughts, to your feelings, to your
Mm.
words.
Mm.
So it's really, it could go like really, it could be really quick. And if you meditate, for example, also it could be quick. But then when one example is a meditation. If you meditate and then the other part of the day you have negative thoughts, then you really kill the output of the meditation. So you have to be in alignment the whole day, and then you will get the results sooner.
So how many do you meditate a few times a day?
Yeah, I meditate in the in general 1 hour in the morning and half an hour in the evening.
Wow. And how many years have you done that for?
Actually, I started after my first retreat with Dr. Joe Dispenza. So it means since November 23, I'm doing
Mm.
that.
Amazing. Amazing work you're doing. So, have you ever caught yourself saying yes to something online, like a collaboration, a post, or even a DM that drained you after? Because, sometimes we can be so, I mean, I know now that you are, you meditate. So, again, and you said, I have to be in alignment because you said it's so easy otherwise to go into something else. So, have you done that? That you were, because maybe you were out of alignment, because we can, I mean, we're not saying here, Sarka and I have worked on our mind and our body and all these things, and it doesn't mean that that's the perfect, because humans are just humans, like you said. You can be out of alignment, maybe you didn't sleep enough or whatever. So but because of your awareness, you caught yourself. I'm like, no, 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 that's not what I should do. But sometimes maybe you said, okay, fine, I'm going to do it, and then afterwards, you knew that was not right. Because that's, what did you, so I said here, what did that teach you about your energy, when you just said yes because you did it?
Yeah, I find it's especially, for example, in the beginning, if you are starting as an entrepreneur or if you're starting with a company, like you want to help as much people as possible. And also you can't say no because you are not at the position yet, because you think, yeah, I will miss something, or I have to help everyone. But that's the point. You can help. I mean, you can help everyone if it's in your expertise, but the energy is crucial. So helping the right people, so the people with energy that's in alignment with you, helps you to get better results, to get more fulfillment, to get more appreciation. And then actually it's then not about working. Actually it's actually about living your passion and realizing your dreams while you are helping other people.
So we have a question here from Faisal. Curious to know, how can I do it without hurting my clients or, slash prospects?
Yeah, I had a situation also. I had a request from actually a very famous man. It was years ago, and at that moment I couldn't say just no, so I just told him, yeah, I'm sorry, I am too busy, I can't do it now. And then he asked me like half a year later, and I told him, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm again too busy. But so I said no to him, but not in the direct way. And I
Mm,
found we just can allow ourselves to be honest to ourselves, but also to our clients or
mm,
prospects, and to say, like, I think I'm not the right fit for you,
mm.
and I can help you to find another fit who is more in alignment with your values or what are you looking for. I can help you with these topics and so on, for example, but I think for your special problem, it would be better to work with someone else, for example.
Yeah. And, that is very important what you're saying, because we can't help everyone. Because when we say, oh, I help everyone, because then we don't help
Mm.
anyone. When we
Yeah.
go smaller and smaller. And that's why I took that step last year to start to design this program, The Power of No. Some people know me. Yes, I'm a positive person. But now you're saying no? My God, you don't know how many reactions I have got from that. But it's not that I'm saying no. I'm saying no to the things that doesn't work for me, because I know when I fill my cup and, instead of depleting, then I can give to more. And like you said, who are you working with? I mean, there are so many people in the world that, we can all help. But when we work in something that is aligned for us and that we have passion, then we do it like, oh, so much joy, and we love what we are doing. Then here, Sarka, you are doing 1-to-1, more, or 12, many.
Yeah, so I think it's a question of what how I help people. So I'm doing workshops for organizations and education institutions, schools, and so on, universities, and also I coach one-on-one. Yes.
Hmm. I hope that answered your question there. Then I had another question here. I put it up, but so a lot of people that are watching might feel like they have to overgive in order to be liked, trusted, or seen as a professional. So, what would you say to someone who is stuck in that pattern?
Yeah, I think it comes back to self-confidence and to being true to your values and
Values are
values.
so important. Your
Yes,
values, or your
yes,
values.
yeah. And when you really do something to not to be liked, but to help
Mm.
this mindset shift, it's actually what helps. So I do things because I want to inspire people from my heart. I want to help them from my heart. Uh, then it changes everything, because people forget how many likes and comments you get, but they never forget how you made them feel.
Oh, that's so important. How you made them feel. It's some people think that's just a statement, but that's what will live with you. I mean, when you go away from someone, oh God, that made me feel so good.
Mhm.
I had a client who I actually refer, because you said you can't help everyone. I had a client or somebody who reached out to me, and I felt I'm not the right person. However, I referred them to someone else. And yesterday they had the first call, and they said this morning, I feel so energized. And this is, because I like to collaborate with others. I can't help everyone. I can't. And that's totally okay. But I surround myself with other people because, like, I would definitely, if people want to be more present on LinkedIn, yes, reach out to Sarka. I can really, I know it's not just, you're not just a LinkedIn coach to teach them. No, it's so much more, because I know what you have gone through. And the same, with other people, if they are maybe creating, marketing or whatever, and their mind shift of that person is, a perfectionist, because that's what I'm helping. being a perfectionist in so many ways might stop you. So that's where, my program, what I have really gone down to these things. And I might not have all the questions, but I have done, and I'm still learning all the time. But it's just to be handed those right tools, because that's all it is. And then again, once you have those tools, that person will go on and work their own way, and it's not going to be, somebody has gone through whatever you are helping them with. They will turn out a different way than Sarka. They can't become you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's very important, that, yes, we are inspired by someone, but keep your own values, because that's going to be showing who you are. By the way, what are your values?
That's a good question.
Like your core values.
Yes. So for me, very important is appreciation, respect, and also passion. And to take responsibility, in the sense, when I say yes to something, then I really do it, not to change everything like some days later, so on. Yeah, and also I am really inspired by the Japanese culture, and there is the others are first, and then there is the ego, and that's really what drives me too, because I mean, it's it's on the edge, because I mean, you have to say also yes to yourself, and
Yes, that's what you can do when you say no to other things.
yes, but really to have to focus on others, on helping them and inspiring them, brings much more, and also building generationships. That's crucial also for me, building communities and generationships on LinkedIn. So then, if I don't put the ego there, like it's like LinkedIn, for example, it's not about me, it's about helping my target audience, my community, then it changes also a lot.
Yeah. We had one more question here. How do you get leads to help a lot of people, organic or paid? I guess he was asking, or she, Virender, I guess, was asking Sarka. How do you get that?
Yeah, so I don't use any paid ads on LinkedIn, on other platforms.
I don't have either paid, I have organic too, because
Yeah.
he has another question now here.
Okay. Yeah, and what I'm doing, my approach is really to build genuine relationships, to start conversations with people, to reach out, or also to create content that inspire, that people also are reaching out to me. So that's actually how I get leads, and I would say like 90% of my clients are through LinkedIn.
And there was another, so I hope you got your answer to that. And there was another question here. What are the 2 best tips for a lifelong learner from your side?
Yeah, so the first thing is really the lifelong learning is crucial. So investing in ourselves or in yourself is crucial, because it's something that nobody can take you, and you will only get better and can be the better contribution to this world and to your clients. And the best tips, like the golden nuggets, yeah, I would say really to decide from the state where you would like to be regarding investments, and really realize your heart dreams and listen to your intuition. And when you feel that this is right for you, just go for it. And the other thing, they will be a solution. You just have to believe in it and go for it. And when you live in the mindset of abundance, you will change your life.
Thank you. So I have a last question. We are going to keep this to 30 minutes. I respect Sarka's time. I respect everyone else's time that come on here. So what has saying no in a clear and guilt-free way created in your business and your life, because your business is your life, or in, energy?
Yes, very good question. Actually, it helped me to focus better and also to stay more in alignment, to stay more in my integrity, and to stay more in my energy, in the high energy, because the no protects me also. It protects me and also the prospects, because if I say no to them, then the next time perhaps I say yes, but then I am in the high energy and I can help them better. So it's actually for both sides. It's better, and yeah, to I found it crucial to work on myself and every time to reflect and to live in the present moment, of course, and also
That's all we have. We all only have this moment. Now we are creating our future too, wherever we are going.
yeah, yeah, and having this power to say no is actually how we build our confidence, resilience, and yeah, how we stay to ourselves.
Thank you so much, Sarka. This was so grounded and so much honesty. And to me, it was an energizing conversation. And I know so many people watching will recognize themselves in what we shared today, especially, that feeling of overgiving, just to be seen, or saying yes when what they actually needed is space, because, we need that space. So that's exactly why I created the power of no without guilt, because the boundaries aren't just about pushing people away. No, they are about showing up more fully with energy and clarity and self-respect. And I think, Sarka, you gave so many great examples. And I'm so, this was just 30 minutes. I'm going to call Sarka back after, not back. We're going to return to something else on this. So to everyone watching, thank you for being here. And if this resonated with you, I would love to, connect more with you, so you can hear more about the power of no, and connect with Sarka. She is a brilliant lady that has so much wisdom. And share in the comments below. We haven't stopped this conversation. We will continue going, looking in the comments. And if you enjoy this, then join me next Thursday again. I will have another guest and we will talk about this, but in another concept, because each of us, we are different, how, we show up and based on our values. So what do you want to say as the last few words, Sarka?
I would say thank you so much, Helen, to you, and it's really honor for me to be your first guest. And congrats on your powerful mission, on your impact that you are making, and how you help clients.
Oh.
And I would love to say thank you also to our listeners, and go for your heart dreams, realize them, live them, and in that way you can realize a fulfilled life.
That's beautiful. And remember, saying no is not a rejection, it's just a redirection back to your values, your vision, and your peace. So, thank you to everyone that came here today, and have a wonderful continued Thursday.
Thank you.